Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. And here's Keane. Almiron, can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Frimpong might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
It's a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Looking to play him in. Tierney spots it and intercepts. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Not the most accurate pass. Almiron. Barella!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Haaland. Tierney aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Looking for the right. He's had a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And it's Barella. Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain have definitely started much the stronger.
He's having a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is good strength.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Almiron could try cutting inside here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Perez. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Barella. Almiron. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Might be danger here. Shot, surely! And it's come back out to him. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Barella is standing over this one. This is a great chance to take a lead. Tries a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Cleared without hesitation. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Barella, ready to try one.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Barella! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to clear it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Tierney. And here's Almiron. Barella. He's on it. Can he get away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Keane has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Keane, and he's being shifted off it. Haaland. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end. And I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Perez, played into the box. Frimpong. Barella tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's been won straight back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
And the through ball. Barella, good driving run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's there to retrieve it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Can he latch on to this? Now it's hot. And the shot! Just off target.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. Barella. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Almiron. Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Perez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Perez plays it. It's a mighty effort! Off the post. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, 2 in double quick time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Keane. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this an opportunity to pull level.
Number 7, number 17, Buongiorno. Number 8.
He's gone for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Number 2, Di Lorenzo. Number 20.
Can he get on the end of this?
Martinez Quarter. Number 19.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played back in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he shoots! That's another chance! That's going to go a long way. And they've got rid. And it's Silva. And that's a... And the finish! He's scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Rafa Silva, steaming on goalwards. It is a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pinches it off him. And the number on the board is 3. He is through here.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has... Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward. Succumbs to the pressure. Di Lorenzo. And Scalvini. And he goes cross-field. Buongiorno. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball, done delicately. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This might spell danger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's gone for goal! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he thumps it clear. And here's Keane. Almiron. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Di Lorenzo. And they've got rid. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Di Lorenzo thinks one through, and he was quick to react.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, super find. That has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
McTominay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Short changes him with that pass. Almiron. McTominay. Almiron really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
it's Di Lorenzo. And that has been slung wide. Rabiot. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two. Well timed, excellent interception. Taken back almost at once.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others...
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He slings it in. Raya gets it away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Swings in across. Duron can get it clear. He's having a shot! A skipper's goal!
Well, this skipper probably feels the obligation more than most to deliver goals at important times. Going into the interval is always a key period, and his opener could prove to be a critical development now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the man...
And a chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation in.
And we hit half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Di Lorenzo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland is onto this. Haaland! Oh, it's hit the post! Barella, and that is a little undercooked. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's in a great position here. Barella. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's through here. And that is expertly dealt with. Almiron. Barella. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barella. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's cut it out. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly. Lovely.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Barella plays it short. Ball swung. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Oh, he shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
McTominay. Played out wide. Nicely aimed pass. Nkapie does well to get it back. And no, that was never going to make it. Rabiot. Simple. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he welcomes it in. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 14, number 13, Ismail Benasser. Number 5.
Can he stop it going out? There's the delivery. Keeper's dealt with that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution in progress.
Some good work on the right flank here. Not the most accurate pass. Okafor looks to get on the end of this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
substitution.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's been played through. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's certainly a real chance! Haaland. And it's Abubakar. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
And with that, it's time for me.